16 Bars on the podcast, Beyond 16 Bars, and you know I can't do nothing but bring the realest. I can't bring none but folks that can relate. I can't talk to nobody but people that can understand what we do, and that's here to get some real knowledge. So I got a really, really special guest today. I got my boy, Devin Lane from Block Squad. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and tell you a little bit about him. Go ahead, my guy.
Devin Lane, 901 Block Squad, Executive Director. Born and raised Claver Homes Housing Project. Started selling dope when I was 11 years old. Became a member of an organization, became the coordinator in that area. God changed my life, put us right back on the path to be back in the community, changing lives. Just so incredibly blessed to be here in front of these guys today. I could easily be sitting in one of these seats, but God blessed me not to. And so we're here just to talk about chances that they have that we can help them with in the future. So thanks for having me, Cal.
No problem, man. You got my boy, man. You
Well, man, my name Alex Crane. You know, they call me Town from Westwood, former governor of the Gangster Disciples. I come from the first structure. I'm the one who actually put the structure together, made the boundaries, got a map of the city of Memphis, got some highlighters, and the valley sit up in 4 parts and said, this the Southwest, this is gonna be the east and the mound, this is gonna be the north, this is gonna be the south. And that's how the GD structure came together. So I'm one of the guys who actually did that. Had a lot of dope, did Fed time. I did a couple stints out here at the Penal Farm. Been shot a couple of times, but I'm still here. Got out the Fed, went back to school, went to the University of Phoenix, learned how to do taxes, worked for a tax company that I own my own tax company. Went to Liberty University for theology, went to the University of Memphis for tax class, went to the University of Phoenix for business management. And now I also got a company, a credit repair company called Money Mechanics, and got a record label called Memphis Music. Currently got about 8 artists on it, on our record label. We actually did a song called We Are Family, where I got Vice Lord, Bloods, and Crips and GDs all on one song, addressing the issue that's plaguing the city of Memphis right now, and that's gun violence, that's us killing each other. So we made a video with all these different gangs on it to come together and say, man, we all the same. Let's stop killing each other. So that's just a little gist of what I got going on. Also, remember 901 Block Squad, I'm the coordinating leader for the East Memphis, Mount Moriah corridor in Memphis.
And that's a good point. 901 Block Squad, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, I joined Block Squad as a director of marketing. And, you know, when I seen what 901 Block Squad really doing, you know, you hear about a lot of organizations in the city and people got these nonprofits and stuff that say they trying to help us or they trying to, you know, do something for the youth or do something to, you know, stop the violence. But when I seen 901 Block, the first thing I noticed was, first of all, everybody that's a part of 901 Block Squad was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see it no other way. If we gonna touch the streets, then we gotta be from the street. Can't nobody tell us, if you ain't never experienced nothing or been through, now you gonna tell me something, right? That was the first thing I noticed about 901 Block Squad. The second thing I noticed was they were in the streets for real. They not just talking about it, they doing a lot of mentoring. They know the gang leaders. They dealing with all the young guys. They dealing with, you know, going to the hoods, literally in the middle of the hood, meeting up with these guys, giving these guys opportunities. So I'm glad you brought that up. I want to start with you, Devin, which is the director of it. Tell us a little bit about 901 Block Squad and even how you even came up with 901 Block Squad.
So I was at a place called Streets Ministries doing work, and Mayor Warden, when he was in the office, had an idea to get some old former gangster guys to get a group together to change the youth. And so you can't keep locking the young people up because you can't build enough prisons for our young people. So you want to find a way to work with them and reach them because we had shown change in our life. Like Ty said, I went back to school, got my master's degree in human resource management. So I became a business guy. I mean, all the gang guys and organization guys talk about being so positive and productive, education, economics, political, social development, all that. So let's take advantage of it. So I did that. And one thing I saw that was missing, when we make it, black guys especially, when we make it, we forget about the shorties. We leave them on the block with no dads, getting shot up, locked up. They having babies at 13, 14, can't raise them. So when I got on the team and started to build it up, I started recruiting guys like y'all y'all got experience. Y'all got better resumes than CEOs because all the CEO been doing is pushing paper. But y'all been working with people. Y'all the best sociologists and psychologists in the world. It's just y'all haven't been trained according to, society, but y'all got more experience in this room than anybody, in the state of Tennessee. And so I started recruiting guys and girls, and we started to build it up, started to train them up on emotional intelligence, conflict resolution, because my brother got life in prison, Big G, he in Hardeman County right now. With an elbow, he done 26 calendars and got 25 more to go. So with that, my brother teach me all the time about the youngsters coming in there. And he give us strategies on what to do to them out in the streets to keep them from coming in there. Because some of y'all older guys know y'all hate to see a young dude come to prison. But they gonna mess it up in the park, they gonna turn it out. Y'all know I know. You know what I'm saying? And so we trying to educate them on the decisions they making because they carjacking, they robbing, and see guys like us, I went and got my stuff expunged, so I got all kind of guns. I got 100 guns. I love guns, so I take them to the gun range. They want to shoot some houses up. Now we're gonna go shoot some targets up. That way you ain't getting caught up, going to jail, and ain't nobody finna come looking for you. Cause that target, he can't shoot back. He's just a target. And so we try to get with the parents and educate them on gun safety. Our kids like to drive, steal the fast cars. I went and bought a purple wide body scat pack. I want them to know you ain't got to steal it. You can buy it if you know what I'm saying. Do what it take. And so I let them spin the block in. I record. They put it on the social media because that's what they looking for. So we get them what they want, but we show them that you got to work to get it. Then we give them an opportunity to work to get it. We give them jobs and stuff like that. So we got junior ambassadors that's still in high school that work for us. So they ain't got to go out and steal from the store. They making $15 an hour in high school. Then we got a savings account where they set up to where they graduate. They got $15,000 in the bank that's theirs. They ain't got to get no loan to put down on no car or no apartment. They already got it in the bank. So that's the kind of stuff that we do to try to teach them.
Right, and it's so dope. And how many of y'all is it?
Yeah, in 2012, we started October 18, 2012 with 5 guys. And so as of August the 1st, we got 100 people on the team now.
And is it okay for like some of these young men to reach out and actually be a part of Block Squad and join? And is it a way to do that?
If they didn't, I'd be disappointed.
Right.
So I got a cell phone number that everybody got in the world. We got an email. Some of these brothers finna get ready to get out. Y'all already got the resume to work for us. As long as you ain't chasing no little boys and messing with no little girl, we can work with you. And so the website is 901blocksquad.com. And my own phone number is 901-218-0278. Reach out to me. I talked to a couple brothers out there. If y'all don't reach out, y'all missing out. Y'all want to get out and go pick up boxes and hurt your back, that's on you. We push paper and pens. We working with this. We own the block. We own Tate Street. We own the EBG block on Crockett Street. We all over the city trying to get these young guys to see it ain't all about war and shooting at each other. Right. If you catch a Fed child, ain't no more South Memphis, North Memphis. It's Memphis, right? Am I lying? Right. So your opposition becomes your your brother. And so why not do that before you catch that child, before you kill somebody and all that? So we're trying to just teach that in the city, Cam.
And let me ask you too, what would, I know you did the government, you did a lot of time, man. What was some of like the biggest challenges you faced doing, you did Fed time, right? What were some of the biggest challenges you faced and how did you overcome that? Because I know everybody in here don't think y'all doing 20s and 15s and stuff right there, am I right? Yeah, so my guy, who's like, yeah. Just what? Right. So with that situation,
going into the Fed, it's totally different. Like he said, ain't no more neighborhoods, 076 Memphis. You got to ride in the same car. When I went in, the GD was into it with LMG. But when I went in the Fed, it was an LMG there. We had to bond up. You know what I'm saying, together. When I first got there, I had some issues with some guys. And they had to come to my aid, some Memphis guys. You see what I'm saying? The very first day. And then when you go into the Fed, you used to doing your thing, jail, pretty much the same. They're going to tell you, you got to do this, you got to do that. And then in the Fed, you don't got a set amount of money you can spend every month. It ain't like the state where you can just spend whatever.
Preach to the choir. They already
They already know. But they ain't got their destination, though. They still here, though. Their destination, they ain't going to be here. Right. When they get their destination, they got to go somewhere else. See, like me, they kidnapped me when they can't get me. Yeah. I ain't know I was finna go to my destination. I thought I was finna go to juvenile court for paternity hearing. Man, they kidnapped me and took me on down the road. They finally told me, said, hey, because of who you will, But we had to do you like this because we didn't know you gonna have some of your guys break you out. So I mean, so when I got there, they pulled me into the SIS office, SIS lieutenant, threatened me, hey, we know who you is. We watching you. So I mean, it's a whole nother ball game when you get to the Fed. So, you know, I had to turn up a little bit, but then I had to come back down. I went back. I had to go back to the Fed. The second time, I said I got it together. Now this right here this ain't gonna do it. So I'm just, you know, so I got out there. I ain't do right. Went back. I'm doing right now though, cause I said it's another way, and it is another way. Just use your mind. And this brother here, he helped me. You know what I'm saying? Get my mind right, get focused. Know what I'm saying? With the block squad, it's just all about a mindset, a mind change. That's all it is, a mind change. If you willing to change, or if you want to be tough all your life.
It's just interesting, man, that I told him earlier, man, like we all so special, bro. You got to realize that first, man. You got to look in the mirror and realize you special, bro. Cause I tell people like everything you done went through in your whole entire life to this day, right? And that's a lot, I'm sure. And it didn't take you out though. You still got to tell yourself, I done been through everything I done been through, right? But I'm still here, so that really means ain't nothing took me out. Out of everything you done went through, ain't nothing took you out. And the truth be told, some of the stuff y'all went through, we went through, we look at other people who went through the same thing, and what happened to them? You get what I'm saying? So it ain't even like it's no magic to it. It's like I know I got a purpose because I'm still here. I was just telling them, I know damn well I don't supposed to be sitting right here in front of y'all for sure. And all of us don't even supposed to be dead. We don't even supposed to be locked up. No Fed time and nothing supposed to be in the grave. I know I do. I ain't that, you know, I want that lucky. I want that special. I want that smart. I want that gangster. I can't take a bullet, it can't nobody. You know what I'm saying? I bleed like everybody else bleeds. So I had to realize, you know what, if God got me still here, then I still got to figure out what my purpose is. And for me, like your purpose was 901 block, to get him. We all got to help each other realize our purpose, our gifts, man. And when you realize what you're really here for, your life really changed, because it's like stuff that don't matter. Like I was just telling y'all, like the cars, stuff like that, for me, it don't matter no more. Because I done buried a lot of people, man, and I ain't seen nobody go with the car, no chain, no money. They ain't take their bank account, they ain't take the bag, they ain't take no hoe, they ain't take none with them. So I said, okay, then that mean that ain't even real. So what's real? My legacy, bro. What you leave for your kids, right? What people gonna say when they look up to you, and importantly, what your family gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point of this podcast, is to bring folks like us to talk to my guys, because we all the same. And I know people say it all the time, you can change, you can do better, you can do, man, here it is right here. Here go hope. Here go example that God real sitting right here in front of you. It can work, because it worked for us, and we ain't nobody different from nobody. You get what I'm saying? Nobody. So, man, anything else y'all want to add on this show?
Yeah, I just want to tell the brothers, man, that when he said we supposed to be dead, we supposed to be dead. And not me just by no gun. I escaped the streets a long time ago, years ago. 2 years ago, man, God put a kidney right here on my side. I was out of here. I'm able to live. You know what I'm saying? With a dead man kidney in my body. So I know my purpose. And I'm sure some of y'all, it might not be a kidney, but it's some other stuff. Where a bullet escaped your head or whatever it was, man, find out what God has you here for and go at 110%. We did it for the streets. I mean, somebody said, man, let's go back then. We ain't no question. Like, where we going? You know what I'm saying? And so we can do it for the streets. You can't do it for your kids, for your daughter, for your son, for your mama, for your community. Maybe we can go even harder for them and watch how not only you change, but everything around you gonna change. You see what I'm saying? If you see my team, man, y'all laugh. And I got guys on the team that's Vice Lord. Y'all know GD, back in the day, GD did talk to Vice Lord. Now they work with me, for me. Crips, Blood, Pyrus, Hoovers, Nerds, assistant principals. Our whole team consists of a lot of folk. Hispanics, we got them all, because our kids look like that. So the block squad has to be what the community is. We got white guy, white boy Josh did 15 years for murder. Maria did 19, a girl did 19 years for murder. They on my team because they giving it to these young girls. We got a Hispanic girl that was 15 years old, this year recently. Found out her boyfriend was cheating on her. Her and her friend went and kidnapped the girl he was cheating with, put her in the trunk, was finna kill her. One girl got scared and called her mama, the police pulled them over. We working with that young girl right now. She done changed her whole life around. Man, that's what it's all about, y'all. So just think about, man, what God has you here for, fellas, and go 110%, and he gonna bless you.
Right. What am I here for? Y'all heard that? What's my purpose? What's my reason? Cause for sure, I'm still here for some reason. Cause I ain't looking like that. You feel me? So man, that's what we do on Beyond 16 Bars. We gonna end it right there, and we gonna keep this momentum going, man. We gonna keep on speaking to the streets. We gonna start stepping up. We gonna tell our story. We ain't sugarcoat nothing. We ain't editing nothing. It's gonna be told the truth, cause that's the only way we gonna be able to relate. Is we gotta relate. So man, I appreciate y'all, my brother. You know you my big brother, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man, for coming. And we gonna keep it pushing, man. And we out.